a pressure check on hose 3. Shut her down. How do you feel? Like a canned ham? You sure this thing's gonna hold?
Hey, you were the guy nosing around about those night dives. What, are you having second thoughts?
No. Just beginning to remember what killed the cat here.
You'll be fine. Let's do it.
We're keeping it about 1% per minute.
How's that pressure?
You got a great hat here, Henry. I only wish I knew how you put it together.
Keep forgetting about that cat.
Doug? 1492.
Very good. Now, who can tell me the name of Christopher Columbus's boats? Jamie?
Santa Maria, the Nina, and the Pinto.
No, the Pinto. The Pinto is the horse or a car, but I doubt if any of you remember that. Okay, now I want your dioramas in tomorrow, and don't forget to get your permission slip signed for our field trip, okay? Bye.
Annie Murray.
Oh, I'm sorry. You scared me. Is there something I can do for you?
I think it's what I'm supposed to do for you. You called me.
Oh, you're the man. My friend Alex gave me the number. You're supposed...
How can I help you?
Have you been here long?
A while. Why don't you tell me about it?
I've tried everything to find my husband. They won't even accept my calls at the center anymore. And the police aren't interested in anything unless it's got a hole in the center and it's covered with powdered sugar. They very politely filed a missing persons report. Something's happened to him.
Another woman?
No, that's okay.
You didn't seem the type.
The day before yesterday was Eric's birthday. Now, no matter what Danny was involved in, he would have called or done something. For God's sakes, please, I just want to find him. Can you help me?
Did Danny commute from here to the center?
No, it would have taken him at least an hour and a half each way. So he got an apartment in Ventura. He was going to spend weekdays down there and then come back up here for the weekends. I've called the Pollard Center 6 times. They said he never started working there. They said they never even heard of him.
I'll need a few things from you. The address of Danny's apartment, his phone number, whatever else you can think of to get me started on it. And I'd like a picture if you have it.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's important.
To me.
To the both of us. It's something I can do something about. It's something I can understand.
Well, then let me pay you something, your expenses, anything. No, Danny has some money put away, and
I get my expenses paid as I go along. One day I'll come to you and I'll ask you for a favor, and you'll be able to do that for me. Some other time, some other way. You hang on to your money. Looks like Eric's got a lot of birthday cakes in front of him. Take care.
whatever made you think of breakfast on the beach?
The day, the sunshine, you. Barbara, there's something I want to ask you. Is something wrong?
I love you, John.
What's wrong?
Well, there's something I need to say to you, and I don't know how.
Whatever it is, just tell me.
Cut! Get away, let's get ready to do it again.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
Look, don't worry about it. Why don't you just go get touched up and we'll do it again right away, okay?
Still selling toothpaste, huh?
New and improved toothpaste. This one even takes out tobacco stains. God, it's good to see you. How have you been?
Good. You?
Wonderful. And I never had a chance to thank you.
This is your lucky day. You still shooting those armed forces ads?
Be a man, grow hair on your chest, jump out of an airplane with an arm around your back? Yeah, I'm still shooting them. My contribution to détente.
If I remember correctly, there were a few sparks between you and your Admiral Technical Advisor.
Ooh, if you call a bonfire a few sparks. There is an upside to macho. I just won't admit it in public.
You still see him?
Only when I can't stand it anymore, which is frequently.
I need a favor.
Dropping the other shoe. Anything you want. Write your ticket.
I want you to talk to him. I need a past.
Class A naval diver. Salvage reconnaissance. Captain? This record, I'm surprised you're coming to me. I thought they'd be beating down your door.
I got an attitude problem.
Why me?
Because, the word is, your checks don't bounce.
My checks don't bounce. Because you work for what you earn. If you're serious, you work hard, you come out ahead.
I'm always serious, Henry.
We're still using the oceans for garbage dump.
All Pollard B-level technicians report to room 212.
This is what we're shooting for. It's an underwater power station.
Self-contained power unit, silver zinc battery, self-sustaining life support. Ambitious.
Maybe we both have a little bit of an attitude problem. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I always say if you're going to be an environmentalist, a few $1 million doesn't hurt.
Fortunately, money's not the problem. I just need to hang on to all the manpower and the talent.
I noticed a large tank as I drove up about a mile down the road. Is that yours?
Filtration. All the water in the animal tanks is filtered and processed.
Must be some pretty big fish.
Dolphins. Harvey and Edna here are part of the talent. We're training them to act as underwater messengers, a delivery system. They're reliable, smart, more efficient than divers. If they had arms and legs, I think I'd try to get them to build the whole thing. Karen. Karen Marshall, Rick Ellison.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Karen's a marine life specialist. She's working on motivational factors. We expect our animal team to be as productive as the other departments.
Well, I would guess they're going to be pretty motivated. At least Harvey is.
It's nice to meet you.
My invitation's always open.
I know. Got some paperwork to do.
You interested?
Oh, I took the job about half an hour ago.
Good. You can get started first thing in the morning.
I suppose that means quitting time.
15 minutes. Nobody in before 8 or out after 6:30.
Myra locks, infrared traps. It's pretty tight. You're losing a lot of fish.
Well, I put a lot of money in this place. I aim to see that it stays where I put it. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, see Frank Gallagher. He'll get you set up.
you doing here?
I was just going to ask you the same question. You're a long way from the Institute, Karen. But this is worth probably 300-400 words. I'm looking for Dan Murray.
Terrific. When you find him, I got a message for him.
Didn't work out, huh?
Who are you?
Rick Ellison. Danny's a friend of mine. So far, you're the only one at the Pollard Center who claims to have met him.
I don't understand.
That makes two of us. When I asked Pollard about him, he said he'd never even heard of Danny. Now I show up here and you're covering tracks.
The last time I saw Danny was 5 days ago, and we made a date to meet at the Copperpetto. He never showed. But I did get to wait for 2 hours, fending off a bunch of divers with hormone problems. I ran into a major distraction, like a waitress.
Or his wife. He missed his kid's birthday.
Great. Why are you doing this to me? Why is it that every guy I meet is either married, lying, or a jerk of the century?
Sorry.
I ought to give courses in it. I am so good at it. How to get involved with the wrong guy. 8 weeks long, 1 night a week, no prerequisites.
Hey, Karen. Karen, why would Pollard lie? What's he hiding?
I mean, besides the fact that he's a snake.
I take it you are not a fan of his visions for a better world pitch.
Oh, he's got visions. Just wish he'd keep his eyes on the ocean floor.
You seem to be dealing with it.
I don't have a lot of choices if I want to keep my job. My big break is at 6 every day. Then I get to go home and shower him off. Something bad happened to Danny, didn't it?
Well, that's what I'd like to find out. What kind of work was he doing?
He was a diver. He worked on one of the teams. I don't know, you can't even get close to those guys without a security card.
You don't have one?
I feed the fishes and run from the boss. It's a high-risk job, not a high-security one. Look, were you being straight about the wife and kid?
Yeah.
You didn't say anything to me.
Well, let's hope he gets a chance. Here, come on. I'll give you a hand.
Nice record. Naval diver, commendations, a little I live for danger stuff.
Well, I'd like to feel him out first, see what he's made out of. I don't want another problem like Murray.
You want me to run this file?
Yeah. Listen. Keep his nose buried in the underwater station project. That's it.
I'll let you know what I come up with.
West Wing 4, quarter 6.
Well, who is it?
Batch number 365. C16.
Why you listen to Henderson, man? You're gonna believe anything. I am telling you that most of her washes off at night, man.
We got it. He's in compressor unit 1-4 and holding.
Got it.
Mark, we lost him. He hung the transmitter and took off.
Go through C-section and check it out.
Check.
Dude, you give me 2 six-packs of Polaroid on Friday night, I'll prove it to you.
Dream on, buddy.
I usually take care of that right before I turn it.
Sorry, we lost him. He's off the grounds.
Good morning.
How you doing? What the hell?
Mr. Gallagher wants to talk to you.
How you doing?
Sit down. Hey, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I was 40 miles away from here last night. This wasn't. Hey, so I'm sorry I'm breathing, all right? I got home last night and my card wasn't there. I figured it dropped off or something. How the hell do I know?
Get out of here.
I'm telling you, Henry, we gotta tighten up around here. $500,000 in electronics and somebody lifts his badge.
First we got Murray tripping all over us, and now last night. What have you got on this new guy, Ellison?
Well, nothing yet. I sent his file out. I haven't heard back. You think he's in this?
Yeah, I do.
Why? He's only been here a day.
I think he's got his nose stuck out where it might get cut off. I think I just may want to squeeze him and see what comes out.
Hey, you guys got cable on this thing?
How's the pressure?
Reasonable. Like coming in off of 30,000 feet in the 747. Except no one's passing out chewing gum.
Get out.
We're only halfway through the...
Get out of here. It's examination time, Ellison. One wrong answer gets your brains pasted to the inside of that hat. I'm going to ask you some questions that'll write off your resume. If you are who you say you are, then they ought to be easy to answer. Under pressure. The eardrums go first. It takes a little longer before the skull starts to crack. First question, the date of your Navy commission?
July 25th, 1968.
Name your first CO.
Richard Dwayne W.
First duty station.
Marshall Island. You knock it off. My eardrums are killing me.
Your mother's maiden name.
Curfew. It's curfew. It's curfew.
Are you a spy, Ellison? Are you trying to steal my research secrets? Who do you work for?
I work for you, no one else.
I like your style, Ellison. I'm glad we've got a man of your experience in this job. You handle yourself very well under pressure.
afraid Danny's got himself involved in something a little more dangerous than a waitress. I'm just missing the bar.
What happened?
Pollard gave me a little demonstration today about who works for who. Karen, what is going on over there? And what's with all the security, the electronics, all the hush-hush stuff? I mean, the man is supposed to be out to try to save the oceans.
I just feed the fish, remember?
I know. Look, something is going on over there, and I think Danny got caught in the middle of it. They got half a mile of pipes in their basement. They're 50 feet from the ocean. They got all the free water they need, and they got divers going out after midnight. Why?
You always ask so many questions.
Most of the time.
Oh, I am making another mistake, aren't I?
Like you said, you just gotta pick carefully.
How do you do that? I mean, I'm not even sure who's doing the picking anymore. It's like there's some unwritten law out there that says if you're over 5'6" and blonde hair and blue eyes, that you're fair game for any hot dog with a gut full of beer who wants to show off for his friends.
I do. You'd make a lousy, mousy brunette.
I know. Don't curse the good stuff. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I got my master's in marine biology. I was never a cheerleader. I worked 8 years to get through school. I just think that there's a lot more to me than 3 feet of leg and thigh.
That was for the master's degree. I just couldn't resist.
Where do men go? I mean, after all the heavy breathing and flowers and fireworks. Oh, but where do you guys go?
There's no map, there's no master plan, it's just people. Sometimes you just have to.
Sounds like you're building a road out of here already.
Why are you doing this?
Because if I'm going to screw up again, I'd really like to do it well.
Where does everybody hang out after work? I mean, where's the action?
That depends on the kind of hanging out you like to do. Music and dancing, mostly at the Copper Pedal. For less, most of the piano bars are pretty sedate. For more, you're asking the wrong person.
Copper Pedal?
Lincoln and 6th Street.
All clear.
All non-classified personnel are off the premises. Close it up. Let's get those trucks moving, fellas. Come on.
Ellison's packet.
How's it wash?
Well, you tell me. I ran his prints through the NCIC national computer. According to military records, he is Richard Ellison. But he wasn't a naval diver.
Let me see that. Well, there's got to be some kind of mistake.
Richard Ellison, age 31, single, no children, died on Iwo Jima, March 1945.
I wish you got everything set to blow.
Henry, he's one guy.
Look, he managed to get in here with the naval history. He passed an NCIC computer with matching prints. He's broke our security once that we know of. One guy, huh? Do you want me to go on? I mean, this is just a game to him.
Then cut him loose, Henry. What's he going to do to us?
We don't even know who the hell he is, or what the hell he is, or who's behind him, or who's next. I mean, first Murray, now Ellison. What do you want to do? Wait till there's an army at the door?
Hey, there is more to it than that, Henry. You blow that rig, you'll cover the coastline with oil. That thing will gush for weeks. There's no way to sweep it.
We pull $20 million out of here.
Yeah.
Now you want to tell me you're going to worry about an oil spill?
Well, how about the men? There are 100 people on that thing. What, are you going to kill them all?
You knew what you were getting involved in. Why the sudden turnaround?
Because one guy isn't 100. Look, Murray got nosy. These people aren't even involved.
They're involved. I mean, whose oil do you think we've been stealing anyway? And who do you think will put us in the joint if somebody trips us up? No, we'll blow the rig. There'll be so much chaos, nobody will have time to think about us. No tap lines. No pipes. It's us or them. Now set the charges.
You all right?
I'll be okay.
We still don't know the source of the oil.
I need to trace those pipes, see where it's coming from.
Relax, I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
Thanks.
Well, wish me luck.
When this is over, if this is over, what happens? Do you stick around and things work out nicely for us? Or am I out looking for a job and sitting in the bars again on Friday night?
I never make promises I'm not sure I can keep.
Thanks.
I hear the words beneath your breath that no one's supposed to hear. You can't disguise the sound of fear. I see the lines behind your eyes that no one's supposed to see. You cover up, but you never hide the truth from me. Underneath the sea of silence, you're indecent. Deadly dangerous, shady strangers whisper in the dark. Everyone is suspect and the victim of the crime. You're on below the line. You wear a Mona Lisa smile, but it's a giveaway. You turn it on like night and day. And there's a secret on your lips that's written deep inside your heart. You lie awake and wonder who you really are. Underneath a sea of silence, you're indecent. Deadly dangers, shady strangers whisper in the dark. Everyone is suspect. Victim of the crime. You're on your own. Below the line. You're all alone. Below the line. Below the line.
Pollard has found himself an oil well. Literally. He's siphoning oil right from an offshore rig about a mile and a half northwest of here. He taps into their pipes and fills his trucks. Not a bad call.
Who are you?
Oh, you are good. You are very, very good. And right, too. Most of the guys that go for you are jerks. That's what happened to Danny, isn't it? He fell for you, you turned him in. Right to your playmate.
Why don't you go inside now, sweetheart? Mr. Ellis and I have a few things to talk over. That's the other side, Mr. Ellison. Sometimes beauty is the beast. I am sorry you didn't see fit to tell me more about yourself.
Oh, I had a feeling it would come out the same.
Probably.
And I go up in the explosion, is that it?
Bearable, isn't it? A little methane got loose on the rig. Somebody lit a match in the wrong place. And unfortunately, you're going to be on the rig to see it blow.
I haven't heard the fat lady sing yet, Henry.
Just make yourself comfortable in here. I developed it myself. We can decompress up or down to 6,000 feet. We have complete telemetry. All your vital signs are monitored. All you have to do is just stay put. Now, if you should change your mind at that kind of pressure, no, you wouldn't do that. I mean, if you hit this outside pressure too quick, your brains are going to come out your ears. See ya.
Get a suit for Mr. Pollard. Okay. Now, everything is set. The timers have been rigged for 5 minutes, so you won't have much time. All right, you place these, you twist this knob here, and they're set to go. Okay? You bringing Allison out just before we go? What do you figure? Half an hour at the outside.
out of here. They got the whole place sealed off. They're gonna get you on that rig.
I have had a lot worse odds.
I'll bet you have. Look, I can get you out of here.
You have an awful lot of faith in your charms.
It's my business. Are you gonna come?
Why?
Because I'm good at my work. And it's always been very clear until you made it complicated.
I'm very sorry, but it isn't all that complicated. You were using me for information. I was using you. You won.
Yeah, only you made me wonder if I like the prizes. Look, in about a half hour, that rig is gonna blow, and unless I get you out of here, you're gonna go with it.
But I should go with you.
You don't have a lot of choices.
You got it. You didn't even have to bat your eyelashes.
Take these stairs down to the bottom. There's a door in the back that goes out to the pumping station.
I need an outfit. I need a tank.
There's no time for that.
Look, in about 20 minutes, they're going to start planning charges to blow that rig. Now, there are men working out there. I know it's just a couple of more notches on your thigh bone, but I can't let that happen.
Okay, I'll meet you at the door, downstairs.
Okay, set it for all the other charges. Set it first, then get out of there. You only got 5 minutes. And good luck.
Going somewhere special? It's not even Friday. You getting an early start? Just as though it never happened.
I thought we had something. You could do this for me.
We did, but I can't do it. For Danny.
Danny? Come on, you didn't even know Danny.
It troubles me that that makes a difference to you.
So nothing happened between us that makes a difference?
A man is dead. A man who trusted you. You don't get to walk away. It's not right.
So when are you so concerned about wrong and right?
Now there you go again, misjudging the men in your life.
ask you to step out of the car, please.
Everything okay?
It was fine, thanks.
I actually missed this. Cooking for someone.
Annie. Annie. A lot of men on that platform are alive. That might not have happened if it hadn't been for Danny.
I know.
And Pollard's underwater station? Someone is going to pick up where they left off. The man had a lot of ideas. Some of them are going to pay off. There's a whole world of resources down there, and they've hardly even touched it. Danny was part of that.
Thanks. The hard part is, what am I going to say to Eric?
Tell him what I told you. It'll help.
Do you mind if I make an observation?
Go ahead.
I was watching you the whole time that you were telling me what happened to Danny, and your eyes go down when you tell a lie. Now, it's a nice quality, actually. I worry about people who lie too well.
I told you what I know.
I want to ask you something. And I want you to tell me the truth. Deal?
Deal.
Was there someone else? Another woman?
No.
Another crisis.
Eric?
What's going on?
I built this bridge, and the klaxon blew it up.
Come here. I want you to meet someone.
What is this thing? It's really cool. What's wrong, Mom? Something wrong?